I didn't go to the rehabilitation hospital because I was weak. I went because everyone said I survived. Yes, I survived an accident. But with a gap in my memory. Entire years, I was told, had vanished. And my name is Ethan Cole. They said I was a successful person with an intelligent appearance. I woke up in a white room, too clean, and unsettlingly quiet. A small plaque beside the bed, White Suite, Rehabilitation Unit. A man in his 50s entered, his expression impassive, his voice calm, his face radiating experience. He seemed almost programmed to be human. Dr. Nathan, he said with a strange smile.
"You're safe here, Ethan. We'll help you get back what you've lost."
I asked, "And what have I lost?" He paused for a second, then said,
"Your past."
I underwent several physical examinations. Then I was allowed to explore the corridor. Patients emerged from their rooms. Next to me was a young woman who looked to be in her 20s. I asked her what was happening, but she had no useful information. Maya Lewis seemed somewhat agitated yet calm, observing everything, not trusting easily. Next to her was a large, bald, short man, Lucas Reed. He was very talkative, but his eyes never seemed to close. One thing we all had in common. No one talked about their life before the hospital. Lucas said to me one day,
"Have you noticed? We're all here for different reasons, but they treat us as if we all have the same problem."
I asked him, "And what is that?" He said,
"Forgetting."
The therapy wasn't what I expected. They didn't ask me about memories, but about decisions. Who would you save in a hypothetical situation? Would you sacrifice one person to save a group? Does the end justify the means? Are morals fixed or malleable? I answered honestly, without hesitation. Each time Dr. Cross would write, then smile. He said to me,
"You don't hesitate."
I said, "Is that okay?" He said,
"It is at least effective."
The same day repeated itself for a month or a year. I lost track of time. I felt like I was losing my mind. One night I woke up to a voice over the loudspeakers.
Phase 2 has begun.
In the morning they said I'd imagined it. His room was empty. His name was removed from the records. Nurse Sarah whispered to me,
Some patients don't leave. They move on to another level.
The hospital map was clear, but in one of the corridors there was a door that wasn't always visible, and that night it was open. I wasn't afraid. I felt something like going back. Behind the door wasn't a medical ward, but monitoring rooms, screens, files with patient names, no diagnoses, but classifications, rejected accommodable ideal, and on the wall, Project Echo, a quote on the wall. We don't improve the human being, we remove their resistance. I found a file in the middle, Ethan Cole, Sample 0. I played the recording. It was my voice, but quieter, more steady. If I'm hearing this now, it means I've succeeded. I erased my memory by will. You can't judge a system from the outside. You have to get inside and understand it. I froze. I wasn't sick. I was the founder. Project Echo wasn't about creating a superior race, but about creating less dissenting humans, more compliant humans, more obedient to higher orders. It was simply the government's attempt to create a docile populace. I felt something like a voice of conscience. Dr. Cross came in. He wasn't surprised. He said,
"Just in time."
I said, "I'm going to stop the project." He smiled. He pressed a button. My signature appeared. Final approval. He said calmly,
You didn't erase your memory out of fear of the project, but to make sure you'd choose it again, even after knowing the price.
Outside the room, the patients were waiting. Not a rescue, but a decision. I returned to the white ward, but this time my name wasn't on the bed. It was on the control panel. I'm still here. Not because I'm being held, but because I'm responsible. And the question remains, am I the same person who signed the paper? Is there a way out?